Hi Taurus, welcome to Elle's House of Tarot. I hope everyone had a lovely weekend this weekend. For those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, I hope you're starting to get some warm weather coming in for you. I know I am here out in the desert. It's nice and hot already. All right, so this week we're going to be doing love messages. These are going to just be basically whatever it is Spirit wants you to know about love. Last week I did no communication readings, so if you're in a situation like that, you can find those readings on the playlists. Go back and watch them. All of my readings are timeless, so if you ever come across a reading, the title catches your eye and it resonates, then that's when you were meant to see the message. All right, so this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if your sun sign doesn't resonate, you can come back throughout the week to check the other placements in your chart. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by sending an email to ellshouseoftarot@gmail.com. The weekly Zodiac schedule and my email are down in the description box for you. So let's just get your overall energy around love right now. Okay, and it's a general reading, so make sure we're only taking the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. What is Taurus's overall energy around love right now? There we go. Okay, Taurus. So we have move forward, we have the future, and we have healing. All right, Taurus, I feel like it's time for you to move away from a situation. Okay, I feel like you're holding on to somebody that you shouldn't be holding on to anymore. And you need to start thinking about your future and moving towards your future. And once you get that process going and you start moving away from this person, detaching from this connection, that's when you're going to feel a very deep state of healing. And you're going to start to recover. You're going to heal some old wounds. You're going to just feel better is what I'm hearing. You're just going to feel better. Okay. For some of you, that doesn't mean that you're never going to end up with this person that you're having an attachment to, that you're having a really hard time moving on from. But if you don't move out of this phase, if you don't disconnect and heal yourself, then even if the person does come back, you're going to get caught in some sort of cycle. You guys will just repeat the past. You want to move towards a future. You don't want to keep repeating the past. So for some of you, that doesn't mean that you're not going to end up with this person. You just don't want to repeat the past. You don't want to get caught in this cycle. You want to think about your future, which is why this deep healing is quite necessary. For others of you, you will be moving on. There's somebody else out there for you. And if you can heal yourself, before you meet the next person, you're going to be off to a really good start in the next relationship. It feels like for the majority of you, whether it's the same person or a new person, if you allow yourself to be honest and going through this deep state of healing, I feel like the next person you meet is going to be very important. So what else does Taurus need to know about love right now? What else does Taurus need to know about love right now? One more for what Taurus needs to know about love right now. Yeah, there's two cards there. That's okay. Yeah, see. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. This is a new deck, so I'm still getting used to it. We have the Seven of Cups here. And then we have the Moon, which came out with the Son of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. Yeah. There is victory and success in moving forward. There is if you want if you want victory and success around love and relationships, you have to move forward from this person and detach from them. Okay, there's just no way of getting around that. Okay, like I said, that doesn't mean, I'm gonna tilt this a little bit. It doesn't mean that you're not going to end up with them at some point, but you need to be able to detach from them, to heal yourself, and to move away from the connection. And there's a rainbow here. It's reminding me of the 10 of Cups, but it's the 6 of Wands. 10 of Cups is like ultimate happiness, the rainbows and sunshine, right? So if you want that, you're going to have to move forward from whatever person you're still attached to. The future, I think, feels very overwhelming to you. I think you feel anxiety. You feel there's uncertainty because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. So that might be a reason why you're still holding on to this person from the past, because even if it's not currently healthy, even if it's not currently stable, you have a connection to this person. It's comfortable and you know what to expect. The future is unknown and it's very overwhelming and it's very confusing for you. So you're going to have to kind of, the best thing to do is just surrender and accept that you have no control over the future. You don't know what's coming. The moon here is exactly what I was saying, is you don't know what's coming. The moon is about secrets and mystery and revealing things that are unknown. And what's here? The Knight of Cups, an offer of love, somebody who wants to communicate their emotions and their feelings to you. How are you going to get that? Well, to reveal what's hidden, you have to go through this deep state of healing. It's only that once you are healed that this offer of love is going to come in with this Son of Cups. And that's what I was saying before I even pulled these cards, is that I felt like the next person that you meet, if you surrender and allow yourself to go through a deep state of healing, either whether this person comes back around or it's somebody new, it's going to be somebody significant. It's probably going to be the person that you end up with. Okay, but the universe isn't going to reveal that person to you until you've moved away from this, until you start rebuilding your confidence. You are not letting the unknown of the future overwhelm you until you go through this healing process. But love is there. It's somewhere waiting in the wings for you. You just have to go through a healing process first. And this person that you need to move away from, if you want them to come back around, they're going to have to go through a healing process as well. All right, so why is the 6 of Wands here? For what else Taurus needs to know about love. See, we have the Star with the 10 of Wands in the reverse. It's kind of like once you surrender to your destiny, once you surrender to the fact that you need to move on from this person, and know that your destiny is ahead of you and not where you currently are, this weight is going to be lifted off of you. Sometimes we, like I was saying, we hold on to somebody for a long time because it's comfortable. We know what to expect from them. We have an attachment to them, soul ties. So we just want to keep hanging on to that because it feels, we believe that holding on to something, even though it's not exactly healthy, is easier. But surrendering is going to release those burdens because you're carrying the weight of trying to fix this relationship, which cannot be fixed in its current state. You guys need to move away from each other if you want any sort of victory and success. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Okay, see, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and I was just talking about building confidence. Okay, so the unknown is very scary to you. You don't like not knowing if this person is ever going to come back. You don't like not knowing if you're going to meet somebody new. And so it's really rocking your confidence. Confidence in the future is becoming very overwhelming and intense to you. So that's something you need to heal. Okay, that could be the thing that you need to heal, is letting go of like the need to control or the need to direct the future and just let whatever happens. I'm getting kind of a guarded energy here with her being in the reverse, and it's kind of like, let your guard down and let the universe unfold what's meant for you, because it's being kept a secret here. So why is the moon with the Son of Cups? Why is the moon with the Son of Cups? You have 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not going to get what you want until you put the work in. And we hate, look at that. 2 of Cups is on the bottom. That's what I'm saying. It feels like for the majority of you, if you allow yourself to surrender, to let the current person situation go and do this deep healing work, the soulmate is there. Whoever is supposed to come to you next is there. And we have the Son of Cups here, the 2 of the Cups on the bottom there. Okay. All right. What is next for Taurus in love if Taurus does surrender to this deep state of healing? What is next? So we have the Son of Swords in the reverse. It's the Knight of Swords. We have the 2 of Swords. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. This is you being stuck in that indecision, unable to communicate what you want and need, and to make a choice to move forward. So this is what's next, because you're kind of still in the stuck energy. But oh, look, we do have the Chariot on the bottom. So for me, that's saying that you are going to get out of indecision. You're going to communicate to this person that you need to move away from that it's time for you to move away and go into a deep state of healing. You got to learn how to let go here. So I was talking about, you're still holding on to this person. But then I also feel like when you meet the new person, because this is underneath the healing and the moon, the offer of love, if you put the work on, you're going to be able to hold on to each other and really depend on that person. So on the one hand, you are still holding on to this person from the past, but when you move forward, you're going to be able to really count on the person that you meet. Okay, we have this Chariot. You guys have it in you to move away from this person and move forward. You just got to make the choice. Why the Son of Swords in the reverse? Why is the Son of Swords in the reverse? I feel like this is talking about you also learning to communicate better. Seven of Wands in the reverse. I was just talking about with this Queen of Wands, that guarded feeling, you need to let your guard down. So I feel like you haven't communicated with your person that it's time to move away from them. If this is resonating, I'm of course never telling anybody what to do. It's going to be different for everyone, but it might be time to let your guard down, to speak very open and honest with the person that you need to move forward from. And if you're no longer in communication with this person, which sometimes that happens, even if you're not in communication with them, we still have the soul tie, the connection that is just calling us towards them. Then this is just being honest with yourself, letting your guard down with yourself and speaking honestly with yourself that it's time to move forward from this connection. You haven't spoken to this person in X number of weeks, months, years, and it's time to be honest with yourself about letting it go. And that's going to help you get your guard down. Why is the 2 of Swords here? So I'm getting a message. So this 2 of Swords is about indecision. And I was asking about what's next. They don't want to give me a card until I say this. It's not a time to make decisions about the future. You need to kind of stay a little bit more in the present. The present is that you need to take care of this situation of moving away from this person that you have a tie to. You don't need to make any big decisions about the future. You don't need to worry about so much about what's ahead, because that's what's overwhelming you and knocking your confidence down and keeping you in this guarded state. You can't be open towards your future and make positive progression if you're constantly worried about the choices that you have to make when you don't even really need to make any choices right now, at least not around love and relationships. The only choice you need to make, if this message is resonating with you and it feels correct in your core, is to move away from this person that's holding you back here. So why is the 2 of Swords here? See? As soon as I said it, we get some cards. Here we have the 3 of Pentacles with the King of Wands in the reverse. So it's interesting that we have the King and Queen of Wands in the reverse in the future column here. It could mean that both of you are in an unhealthy state and you cannot have a healthy relationship in the future until you go through a deep state of healing. It also could be you, so the King of Wands is a man of action. He has a plan, he puts it in place, and he takes care of things. And I was just saying with this Two of Swords, it's not really time to have a plan of action around love and relationships other than moving away from this so that you can heal. We have the Three of Pentacles here. You're going to make decisions that work for you, that are aligning with your path, that makes sense in your everyday life. And these are pentacles. We're not making decisions around love right now. You know, Taurus, you need to be in a deep state of healing. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? So I have Death in the reverse. So what is next is you need to go through this death and rebirth. You haven't gone through it yet because you're still holding on. So once you can start to let go, then you're going to start going through this death and rebirth and transition. On the bottom here, we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. This is healing sad emotions, healing any regret or guilt, sadness that you have. So we have the fast forward movie here with the deep healing of emotions. Okay. All right, let me get you a final word of guidance here. All right, so can we get a final word of guidance here for Taurus around their reading today? You have Sovereign, Ascension, Transformation, Visualization, and Sacred, which was what I was talking about with this death card. It's time for you to go through a death and rebirth, some sort of massive transformation, which can only happen if you are willing to move away from this person and take some time to do some deep healing and not worry about the future so much. Just focus on the right now. Okay, you're a sovereign being. You're connected to source and to spirit. It's time to transform. And love is right around the corner here. Once you go through this, the universe is going to reveal something to you with this moon, that Son of Cups here. But that they don't want that to be your main focus. They want your main focus to be detaching from this connection here and doing the deep state of healing. The icing on the cake is going to be meeting this person once you've gone through this process. Okay. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. If it resonated, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.